Good day to everybody out there. This is See Thy Wealth, Water Your Health, drink a glass of water. And I just want to know, are we still celebrating Thanksgiving? I ask that because now that we've all become more aware of the history of Thanksgiving, and it says here, for many indigenous peoples, Thanksgiving is a day of mourning that represents the arrival of European settlers, which led to widespread death, disease, land theft, and cultural assault. The popular myth of a harmonious first Thanksgiving ignores the subsequent violence and genocide and the long lasting trauma that continues to affect Native communities today. For this reason, some view the holiday as a painful reminder of historical injustices. The historical context, the widely taught story of a friendly feast is often a simplification of outright myth, according to sources like the National Museum of the American Indian. A diplomatic, tense encounter. The 1621 event itself was not a friendly celebration as it is portrayed, but a tense diplomatic meal, says historian from the Masfi Wampanoag tribe. Wampanoag people arrived after hearing celebratory gunfire, initially believing there was a battle, according to the tribe's historical accounts. The aftermath. The arrival of settlers led to violence, massacres such as the Pequot, and theft, which ultimately culminated in major wars like King Philip's War, explains Al Jazeera and El País English. A day of mourning. For many, Thanksgiving is a reminder of the genocide and the ongoing intergenerational trauma resulting from settler colonialism. So my thing is this. We all know or have, see, I didn't know this. I really had no idea about this. I still don't know much about it. I think probably 2 or 3 years ago, I started to hear that this had something to do with the genocide and the death of a bunch of indigenous people, which I can pass for an indigenous person. I have the same complexion. You know, we have, so I wouldn't be surprised for a lot of us here or a lot of us in North America to have some type of connection with the indigenous people. See, we really don't understand the history. I don't understand it, but I understand that we've been celebrating Thanksgiving as a day of cowboy. What does it call it? I don't even remember, to be honest with you, but to have a meal every year. And now people are dressing it up and calling it Friendsgiving, as if that makes it any better. So you take a day that was used to kill individuals, and then you're turning it into a day of, or we're not going to celebrate Thanksgiving, we're going to call it Friendsgiving. Well, that doesn't make it any better. That doesn't make it any better to me. Because if you know the history and now you're putting makeup on this shit to make it seem like it's even better. It's oh, we're only doing it for Friendsgivings. So we're just meet up with our friends. No, just denounce the whole damn thing. And I'm realizing that a lot of these holidays have devilish origins and devilish tendencies. And it makes you think, what is Christmas about? What is New Year's about? What is Valentine's Day about? What is St. Patrick's? Easter? Like, what are all of these holidays about Halloween, that we run around, we think it's fun and games, we think it's just a celebration of having some drinks and having some family over. What do these days really mean? And why are we still celebrating them if we know what they mean to a certain degree? A lot of us don't, especially in the black community. We don't really know what that shit means. We see some skits on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, and then we think that we're scholars. I don't know, and I'm not here to act like I'm a scholar. But what I do know from what I just read is it says that it was genocide. And we know this, especially a lot of the white counterparts out there. Y'all know where this shit come from. And I'm not saying y'all celebrate it, but what's the point? For any other community that has ever, the Jews, when it came to the Holocaust, you think that they're going to take some time that was dedicated to Holocaust and people celebrating that day, and you think they're going to take that day and say, "Oh, we're not going to use it as whatever day they name it. We're going to use it as a Friends Day." Most of our people was killed, but we're going to use it as a Friends Day. Hell no. Why are we the only race that do shit like that? I don't get it. I don't understand it. But to me, that's the indoctrination of where we've been conditioned to think one thing. And I think they call it cognitive dissonance. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Am I tripping here? Do I have a point? Do I not have a point? Should I just go out and go get me some turkey? I don't eat meat, but you know what I'm saying. I haven't had anything to eat today at all. In fact, usually on Thanksgiving, I fast. Usually on Thanksgiving, I fast. At least, I don't know about last year. I don't even remember. I think I was up in New York. They had that Dr. Sebi event up there. Or on my way to New York, one of them. I don't even, honestly, I'm really in a weird space today. I shouldn't even say weird. I just say I'm uneasy today. It's just not a great day for me. The last couple of days haven't been the most greatest days for me, to be honest with you. I've been dealing with a lot of issues. And those are mine that I have to sort out and figure out. But, I'm just having this issue today because Thanksgiving is here. I still get a happy Thanksgiving text from my grandma, when I clearly let her know that I don't celebrate this shit. So I would appreciate it if y'all just don't even bother me on these days. If you're going to say something, just say something any day. It doesn't have to be today, And that's the thing about me. All of these holidays that they create, I am one to say, you know what? Let's just create our own holidays this month. Because you do get off of work. So we don't have to make it a celebration of that holiday. We can just create our own holiday and call it something else. Make it have meaning to us. That way we can just get together, whether it's our family, our relatives, our close friends, and we do our thing of like-minded individuals. But every month there seems to be a holiday that we can say, you know what? We're going to look and see what the history of these holidays are, where they originated from, if there's any negativity associated with that. And if there is, we're not dealing with that no more. We're going to create our own holidays. We're going to put our own swag behind it. We're going to make it our own meaning. And that's what we're going to celebrate. Why are we celebrating? Because this is the time of the year where people get off of work. So that way we can congregate, not in the name of Thanksgiving, but being around people you love in the name of something else. I don't know. I'm tripping. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. My name is C. Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water.